guys, what's up? It's i.destiny. Welcome back. So as you guys know, I love trying out new skincare products, new hair care products, especially if they're in the natural realm. Just anything that really has to do with enhancing the skin that you already have, you know, the beautiful nature of your hair and that sort of thing without having to do anything too drastic. You know, I'm all for really just taking care of what you have. So I am a member of Influencer, and so today I'm actually reviewing the Kate Somerville Titan Cryogenic Tightening Gel. So some of you may have heard of this product, some of you guys may not have. So I'm going to be giving you guys my rundown on this. Now, anytime I try anything kind of new in that realm, I really love to sit with it for a couple days. I mean, usually, especially with skincare products, I love to do kind of like before and after pictures and really just try things out for a couple days, day and night, implement it into my skincare routine, kind of take things out and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be kind of giving you guys kind of like my day-to-day of me using this, you know, what happened, what were my results, as well as giving you guys like a breakdown of the actual product. That way you guys can really get a full, you know, a full glimpse, a full picture of, you know, what this is. So let me show you guys the product first. So it comes in this cute box. Influencer sent me this complimentary to kind of try out, you know, kind of give my thoughts on it, review it, you know, see what was kind of going on. So this is the bottle right here. Let me cut away so you guys can see this a little bit better. So as you guys can see, it comes in one of those containers that you would see like mousses in or shaving cream. You know, it's that pressurized, those pressurized cans. I love the little pearlescent bottle. The packaging is very, very chic. The packaging, you know, is silver and, you know, really nicely put together. You can also get this at Sephora. It retails for $125. So that is the price on the actual Kate Somerville website. I think at Sephora it's probably something similar, $125 or something around that. So it is very, very steep. And you get 3.75 ounces. So if you break that down, that's a lot of money per ounce. I mean, most kind of skin products and stuff like that that I use are usually in that kind of 30 range and below, maybe 35 at most if it's like a good sized bottle. So this is definitely in that luxury skincare, luxury item kind of realm. So for some of you guys that might be on a tighter budget, you might just want to skip this altogether. Then, I mean, me looking at the list of ingredients, I'm a huge ingredients person. There are a lot of chemicals in this. And I think the ingredients list had maybe a little bit over 20 ingredients, maybe I think over 25 ingredients. And I think I was able to pick out 2 actual natural ingredients where I was like, okay, I know what these are. I think it was like maybe 1 or 2 type of plant extracts or something like that. So not a lot of natural ingredients in here, which kind of makes me a little bit sad, because if you're going to be putting something on your face twice a day, I really want it to be something that's like really, really good for the skin, something that's really going to work with my body. Now, what does cryogenic mean? I mean, that was the first thing when I first got the product. I was like, huh, this sounds really interesting, but what exactly is that? And the first thing that I saw in my Google results was, you know, cryogenic is, you know, the physics study of, you know, things in lower temperatures, in cold temperatures. But also, and then the second result was the freezing of bodies right when they die to preserve them for the future, just in case science makes them kind of advance. So for those of you that are kind of like, what the heck does that mean? You know those kind of rumors that people have going around about like Walt Disney, how he had himself frozen or whatnot? I don't know. But that's kind of what I thought of when I read the description of that. So that was a little frightening to me, but I was kind of like, okay, I get the purpose. You know, you want to, you know, freeze your face in the youngest state that it's at, and kind of tighten it and keep it looking youthful and everything like that. Honestly, when I first got this box, I was kind of confused on what the product was. I mean, the description itself combines the most advanced tightening and firming ingredients with a unique, innovative delivery system inspired by the science of cryogenics. Cold when applied, this lightweight gel instantly and visibly tightens the surface of skin while providing long-term improvement in the appearance of firmness. Okay, so I am under the age of 30. So that being said, when I put this on, I was expecting it to be a lot firmer than what my skin is, and my skin is already pretty firm, so it didn't really make a difference. I put it on my face, you know, I washed my face, did my whole little skincare, you know, just all my little steps, tried this, and I didn't see a difference in my skin. Now, I took a photo before and then I took a photo after, because I love to do, you know, photos. I love to do before and after just to check and see. Just because, you know, sometimes your eyes, you know, don't pick up on things right away when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, but in pictures, you know, you can get a little bit more in retrospect. So I looked at the pictures, didn't see a difference. Did it the second day, used it day and night, looked at pictures again, didn't see a difference. Did it again, day 3, day and night, another photo, didn't see a difference. And it's not just seeing, I am actually touching my skin before and after, feeling if there's a difference, and I didn't feel a difference either. So for $125, that's very, very steep for me not seeing results. Now, not saying that it doesn't work, because I saw a lot of other reviews of people raving about it, that they loved it, that they saw a physical difference in the texture and the tightness and firmness of their skin, you know, after the first couple times, after the first time. But then again, a lot of these women were older than me. A lot of them struggled with things like wrinkles and sunspots and, you know, saggy skin, especially along the jawline, which is not something that I'm really struggling with at this age in my life. So if you are older, I would, you know, maybe suggest trying this out, maybe seeing if you can get a sample, or if they have this in a tester or a smaller size, maybe trying it out and see if it works for you. But as far as that, I did not see or feel a difference in my skin over those days of me using it and trying it day and night and taking photos and re-looking at the photos. I didn't see a difference. Let's move on to what I felt. So when you squeeze this stuff out of the bottle, let me show you guys here. When you squeeze it out of the bottle, I assumed that it was gonna have a more like mousse-like or almost foam-like texture. But when you squeeze it out of the can, it has like this like very sticky, tacky, web-like consistency. I don't know if I guess that's the best way to put it. It's just really, really weird. And because it's so tacky, it makes it really awkward to kind of spread across your face and to kind of rub it in and smooth it, you know. I just felt like my face was very sticky. I felt like anytime I moved the product, it would all just kind of like clump and web together and then start to kind of spread. As well as when I was putting it on at first, it goes on your skin and you get this crackling sound and you get this cooling sensation. But then after about 10 seconds, it starts to kind of have this burn. And I wasn't sure if it was just reacting weird with the products that I had used on my face prior, but in the directions it says to do, you know, whatever your skincare routine is, you know, wash your face, blah, 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 and use this at the very end. So that's what I was doing, and I assume that, you know, the company has tested using this after multiple skincare products, you know, as a finisher. And so, I don't know, my skin was just burning. And, you know, I was like, okay, you know, I can deal with it. But after day 3, it just wasn't pleasant anymore. And I don't have sensitive skin. So that really says a lot for me. And, okay, this was the thing that really, really got me, was when I would use the product at night after all of my skincare steps and after my moisturizer, is like a few hours later, is if I were to rub my face, the product would actually peel off. Like, at first I thought maybe my skin was really, really irritated and that it was my skin peeling, but it was actually the product. So at first I thought, okay, is this supposed to kind of exfoliate my face? Is this one of those kind of like chemical exfoliators? So that was kind of frustrating for me. That was kind of irritating to kind of like have product peeling off your face. And then during the daytime, I decided, okay, well, I'm not gonna use my heavy nighttime moisturizer. And the first 2 days I noticed that it didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, cool, maybe it's just when I use my night cream. But then day 3, I noticed that if I were to just kind of like rub my skin just slightly, that it would actually start peeling off. So I guess the product never actually absorbed in. So that being said, when I would put this stuff on my face and then go outside, it was really, really not pleasant. Your face feels like it's damp and icy. And then the second you step outside and that cold air starts to hit your face, it's just like, it was so unbearable. And then I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna run errands, so I'll only be outside for like maybe 30 seconds getting from the car to Trader Joe's. Oh my gosh, do not go into a grocery store and shop in the freezer section or the refrigerator section with this stuff on your face. It is very, very unpleasant. It feels like you have an icy cold wet mop on your face. It just wasn't nice. Overall, this was not the best experience. And I mean, I saw so many other people love this product and have rave reviews and say, oh my gosh, look at my skin. But honestly, I feel like if you are like maybe 34, 35 and under, and you really do take good care of your skin, that I don't know if you're gonna see much of a difference in the appearance or the feel of your skin if you use this stuff, especially not for $125. Maybe if you're, you know, in your 50s or 60s and you've been looking for something, and maybe if the stuff that you've been using isn't working, maybe try this, test it out at Sephora, test it out, you know, wherever else you can find this, see if you can get a sample and try it out and see if you see results first, and then, you know, maybe go ahead and buy it if it works for you. I mean, there was so many reviews of people just loving this stuff, but for me, honestly, it didn't work. It burned. And it just wasn't pleasant. I mean, I'm glad that I didn't put money towards this. I'm glad that it came to me for free. There's no way. So that being said, I mean, if you've been looking for a product that kind of tightens and lifts your skin a little bit, and you're a little bit in those more mature years and, you know, you've been kind of struggling with that, then maybe try it out. But if you're somebody who's, you know, in their 20s, if you're somebody in their early 30s, and you really don't struggle with sagging skin or wrinkles really yet, I really wouldn't dish out the money for this, especially because this is such a luxury item. So yeah, so that's kind of my review. Those are my thoughts on the Kate Somerville Titan Cryogenic, the tightening gel. So check out my other reviews. I've reviewed a lot of other different skincare items, stuff that's more natural, stuff that's kind of in the middle. So yeah, I'll link some of those videos above here and at the end of this video. And like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.